My family's crazy. I just saw them 2 weeks ago because my cousin got married to a white girl. Woo, white people. Irvine. That's right. And it was a great ceremony because when they were walking down the aisle, her side of the family was all throwing rice, and me and all my relatives were catching it. Use it for the reception, you know. The worst part of a wedding, ladies, I think you can attest to this, is the bouquet toss. Can't stand it because my grandpa likes to embarrass me. He like shoves me in the middle of the floor and he starts like pointing and screaming. He's like, Bernadette, you're next. You're next. How would he like it if I did that to him? We're at a funeral. I'm like, Grandpa, you're next. You're next. I'm gonna sign you up. And my grandma's no better. Anytime she saw me going through the buffet line, she's like, Bernadette, stop eating. Okay, nobody's going to marry you. I'm like, Grandma, we've been over this 1,000 times, okay? I don't need to get married because I'm already a citizen. Okay. I can vote, you know. A lot of pressure to be thin, especially in Hollywood. Ladies, I can't stand it like girls like Charlize Theron and Renee Zellweger. You guys, they got so much recognition because they gained weight to play normal-sized people in the movies. And they're like, it was so hard to eat all that food. They're hiring the wrong people for this job. Had that been me, I would have been like, how much weight you want me to gain? 20 pounds? Give me 2 days. You just tell me when I'm getting too fat.
Hey, you know, I'm excited. I couldn't wait. I'm like, it's almost my turn. I get to perform in front of all 12 people. Woohoo! And this is exactly how I felt it would be. It's like being at home practicing in front of the mirror. This is perfect. Because, you know, sometimes I do perform for bigger crowds, and I was like in Vegas not long ago, right? And huge crowd, they're laughing out loud. And I found that to be very disruptive. So, I'm like, how rude is that? I'm trying to focus, and you guys are the ideal crowd because you're like, shh, she's thinking. Don't screw it up. I'm actually very happy. I had to run to the restroom real quick just now, and you know what? This is like an incredible club, but you know what is awesome? They have manual restrooms. How cool is that? Ladies, does anybody else appreciate that? I hate the automated restrooms. They drive me up the wall because they never work, right, ladies? Anybody else? I want to know, am I the only one standing in the stall seducing the censor? Like you get done, you're like, okay, I'm done. I'm done, you know, like my friends are waiting, they're waiting, you know, I'm like, I'm getting pissed because I'm thinking these are some of my best moves and I'm not getting any action. The hell's wrong? You know, and then it's either like you can't get it to work or you get the premature flush. Have you had that? That's even worse, isn't it? Because you're sitting there, woo! Oh my God, I'm in France.
I found God this week. It was really cool. I found God on MySpace. And yeah, he does not want to be my friend. How messed up is that? I know, right? I'm still awaiting approval from the Lord. Satan signed right up, though. It's crazy. So what else can I tell you guys about? My dad is a doctor, and so people always assume that I'm rich just because Dad's a doctor. He actually doesn't have a lot in common with other doctors. The only thing that he shares as far as stereotypes go is the handwriting. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I've known the man my whole life. Well, obviously I've known him my whole life, but he sent me a Christmas card and I literally had to take it to a pharmacist. I was like, but I got Valium, so it was awesome, you know? Like, yeah, it helps with the quitting smoking. That's all I'm saying. So anyways, I went home for Christmas and that was great because I got to see a lot of my friends that have been friends since I was 12. And I don't know if you guys have friends of those opposite sex where you're kind of like brother and sister, but not really, but no matter what, you're never like, you know, winky winky or anything like that. Like, it's just, that's the relationship you have, because some of you are looking at me like, I would totally hump my friend. I don't know what you're talking about. But Anyways, my friend John is like that, and he freaked me out because he crossed a boundary that I didn't know that maybe we needed to have a little chit-chat about. He walked in on me in the shower and just starts talking to me. Like I'm not naked in the shower, just walks in and rips back the shower curtain, and he goes, "Hey, I was thinking we could see a movie at like 3:45. What do you think?" I think I'm naked. Maybe we could talk about this later. He goes, "Alysia, I don't care. I've seen you naked before." I'm like, that was 14 years ago. I have grown since then. And he said, "Not much." So I thought it was really funny when he went to jail. That's the kind of friendship that we have. That is correct. But I felt bad because it was his birthday and I wanted to get him a card, and I didn't know what kind of a card you get somebody when they're in jail on their birthday. So I was like, all right, so I got him one of those Monopoly get out of jail free cards, right? And I took it down to the jail, and like an idiot, I showed the guard. Like they didn't have to search me or anything. I just whipped it out and was like, "Look, bet you never seen one of these before. I'm gonna give this to my friend." And they took it from me. They actually confiscated a Monopoly card at the jail. And I was freaking out, you know what I'm saying? I was like, well, like he's gonna cash it in or something. Are the guards that dumb? Because I can't believe that there'd be somebody on the government's payroll so stupid that they're gonna go, "Oh, okay, all right. Well, by the power invested in me by Parker Brothers, go and be free." That's my guard impression. Yeah, I don't know. It would be awesome if they would give it to him and release him just so I could watch the news. Because that would be an awesome news report, just to watch a reporter go, "Thank you, Bob. An inmate was released today from jail on a Monopoly card. Currently, he's headed southbound on the freeway in a 1947 pewter thimble. That's right, Bob. Sources say he's headed for a crack house on Baltic Avenue." Back to you. But of course, that'll never happen, and we all know that'll never happen. Because there's gonna be at least one guy on payroll between the front door and the cell block that's not an idiot. At least one guy is gonna go, "All right, nice try, buddy. I'm not stupid. You gotta roll doubles."
It's funny, I have to go see my family now too, which is, that's always interesting. My family, I'm Russian and Irish. Everyone in my family is alcoholics. That's why I'm trying not to drink. It's a nightmare, really. And I go to funerals because everyone dies at a really young age as a result. Like there's family funerals all the time. The last one I went to, it was so depressing. It was a cremation. It was like an all-day affair because I swear to God, the fire would not go out. It's not a good situation. Everyone's so nuts in my family too. Like my little brother, he's adorable. He's 16 years old. He's about 6'3", going through the most awkward stage of his life. He weighs like 110 pounds. I know that's sexy, right, ladies? The poor kid, like he's paler than I am on top of it. Like he was wearing a red tie the other day. He looked like a thermometer. And what he's into is like Star Trek and online gaming, and that doesn't help, Like, and I give him a hard time, I make fun of him, and he defends himself. He was like, "Laugh it up," because I just went to a convention, and I got to see Lieutenant Uhura in person. I know, I was like, I will laugh it up, because you know what you'll never get to see in person? A vagina. Unless you pay for Uhura. It's the only chance.
This is a little something for the ladies. I learned this from my best friend, Lisa, the geisha. That's what I call her. And I don't want to say she's a bad girl, but she's doing pretty well, if you know what I mean, ladies. And this is from her, okay, girls? Here we go. Trace your body. Is that hot? Trace your body, huh? Like you're at Target, bored out of your mind. Ugh. Trace your body. Right on, I swear everything is so different. Right on. Ladies are drinking tonight. Cop's gonna pull you over. Ma'am, I'd like you to walk the line. You say, okay, officer. But first, I have to trace my body. Right on. Right on. I'm not kidding you. Cop took me to coffee at Denny's. I'm serious. There's a lot of good-looking men here tonight. Yeah, right on. Nice. Such a drag because I just got married again. And I do it all the time, just kind of between divorces. I mean it, you know? I know. All my girlfriends are like, slow it down, get to know this guy, a long engagement, blah, 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 right? And that totally works for a lot of you girls. It just does not work for me. Because I can only hold my stomach in for like 2 weeks. I know. Then I gotta close that deal fast, man. Oh, yeah. Go into the chapel, 'cause I have to exhale. Right on. Yeah. Where do you want to go on the honeymoon, honey? The buffet, baby. Starving. I win. My problem is, I'm going to tell you right now, my problem is I'm married for money. I know, I just cannot help myself. I do. I can just smell assistant shift manager. Ooh. Right on. Bring me those keys, baby. Really. My last husband's super hot, really hot. Walmart greeter. He had me at hello. Oh, it's hot.
I'm tired of people trying to tell me what to do. I'm like half of 100, you know? I can't do it no more. This dude the other day, he tracked me down at the bus stop. He was like, I'm catching a bus. He gonna jump in my face like I'm wrong. You catching a bus? You need a ride? Take my number, call me, because you are too beautiful to be catching a bus. I was like, fool, ain't nobody too beautiful to be catching no bus. Shoot, I wish I was too beautiful to pay my rent. You know, that's beautiful, you know what I mean? I got $1.75. What kind of beauty you talking about? Be bugging. Black guys don't like me wearing weaves. I just want to wear my weave in peace. You know, and they always coming up doing detective work like that ain't your real hair. I know. I bought it. You know what I'm not delusional. You know what I mean? Nah, that ain't your... I know. Like I'm trying to fool them or something. You know, like I ain't trying to fool. I'd be trying to fool you if I had a penis. You know what I mean? Trying to fool you? I let them know right before they come, right, even before it can come out their mouth. I be like, honey, it's a weave, this a weave, this a weave. And you better be glad this a weave, honey. Because if this was my real hair, I wouldn't even talk to you. Stupid. You know?